my friends, I'm Sarah. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have a 30-minute slow flow yoga practice that's designed to build strength and flexibility. For this practice, you'll want a strap towards the end, and if you want to use blocks you can, but you certainly don't need them for this practice. We're going to go ahead and get started lying down on our backs. And take your arms out long overhead, reaching your arms out as far as they'll go, and your legs out as far as they'll go, coming into a big full body stretch. And then hug your right knee into your chest. Release your right leg, hug your left knee into your chest. Release your left leg. Go ahead and place both feet flat on the mat, about hip width apart. We're going to come into a rolling bridge pose. We're looking to find a little bit of glute engagement here. Doesn't matter how high you lift, just so long as your glutes are working. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower down. Nice work. Go ahead and walk your feet out as wide as the mat and bring both knees all the way over to the left and then the right. Just windshield wiping back and forth. Go ahead and bring your legs back to center and straighten your legs out on the mat. Start to walk both legs over towards the right side. Pick your left foot up, crossing it over your right, making sure that your left bum cheek stays down on the mat. Arms come out overhead and start to bring your torso and your arms over towards the right, coming into the banana asana or a crescent moon. It's a great stretch for your side body. Really feel into your side body. And see if you can take slow, steady breaths. Make your way back to center. And this time, walk both legs over towards the left side. Pick your right foot up, crossing it over your left. Again, making sure that your right bum cheek stays down on the mat. And bring your torso and your arms over towards the left side. Feeling into your right side body. Breathe into it. And make your way back to center. Go ahead and lift your legs up so it's like you're standing on the ceiling. We're going to do a little bit of core work here. Start to slowly lower your legs about halfway down towards the mat. And then use your tummy muscles to lift yourself back up to center. Slowly lower down. And lift up. Slowly lower down. Lifting up. Slowly lower down. And lift up. Beautiful. Go ahead and hug your knees into your chest. You can even rock back and forth across your spine if that feels good. And then go ahead and take your legs out long and roll over onto one side, making your way up onto one forearm. Taking your legs out long on the mat. Your top arm comes in front for stabilization. Lift your top leg up towards the sky. Point and flex your toes, working through your foot. And then circle your ankle. Make sure that you go both directions. Then bring your top leg in front of you on the mat, placing your foot down. Lift both hips, reaching your top arm up towards the sky. Forearm side plank. Strong and steady. You got this. Breathe into it. And lower down to the mat. Go ahead and switch to the opposite side. Coming down onto your other forearm. Again, your legs are out long. Top arm comes in front for stabilization. Lift your top leg up towards the sky. Point and flex your toes. Circle through your ankle. Both directions. Then bring your top leg to be your front foot rather. Place your foot down on the mat. Reach both hips up towards the sky. Top arm comes up for a forearm side plank. Breathe into it. Strong and steady. And lower down to the mat. Really nice work. Go ahead and roll over onto your belly with your forearms out long in front of you. Lift up through the crown of your head for Sphinx Pose. It's a wonderful way to strengthen your back. We spend so much time sitting down. Doing an exercise like this is really good for our backs. Get some of that opposite motion. And lower down to the mat. Take just a moment to place both hands outside of your mat. Finger pads are down on the mat. Forehead comes all the way down to your mat. Finger pads are outside of your mat, on the floor rather, and your forehead's on the mat. Inhale, lift your head, coming into a wide arm baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Really nice work. Good back bends, everybody. Go ahead and place your hands underneath your shoulders and push yourself back into a tabletop position. Feel free to take a moment to shift back and forth through your hips. And then coming back to center, go ahead and take your right leg out long behind you. Toes are tucked under and push through your heel, warming up the back of your calf. Go ahead and bring your right knee back to the mat and take your left leg back behind you. Again, with your toes tucked under and push through your heel. And make your way back to the mat. All right, from here, bend both knees just slightly, making sure that your elbows stay pointed in towards your legs. Don't let them come out to the sides. Keep them in. With that slight bend, do you feel how much harder your arms are working? Excellent. All right, if you're feeling steady and stable, go ahead and take your right arm out in front of you. Breathe into it. Then go ahead and replace your right hand. And switch, taking your left arm out in front of you. Breathe into it. Bring your left hand back to the mat. Straighten out your arms. And let's do a little bit of cat-cow to warm up the spine. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine. Coming back to a neutral back. Tuck under both sets of toes and lift your hips. Coming into downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal through your legs. Press into the mat with both hands, drawing your torso back towards your thighs. Breathe into it. Slow, steady breath. And let's take a moment to work through our feet. Go ahead and lift your heels up as high as they'll go and lower them down. Lift them up, lower them down. Lift them up and lower them down. Look forward towards your hands and step both feet together at the front of your mat, taking just a moment to bend both knees and to let your head release down towards the floor. Hands can stay on the mat, or perhaps you take hold of opposite elbows, whatever feels the best in your body. Inhale, lift yourself up to a standing position and bring your hands together at heart center. Go ahead and bring your feet together, or if you leave your feet hip width apart, make sure that your knees track out over the middle of your toes. Bend both knees, reach your arms out overhead, coming into upward chair pose. Breathe into your upward chair. On your next exhale, bring your hands together at heart center and twist over towards the right side. All right, now for challenge move of the day. See if you can step your left leg back behind you, staying in your twist. It's totally okay to use hands here. And then reach your arms up towards the sky. I have to recenter myself a little bit here. And step your feet together, bringing your hands together at heart center. Bend both knees, reaching your arms up towards the sky. Breathe into your upward chair pose. And then on your next exhale, bring your hands together at heart center and twist over towards the left side. All right, we're ready for that challenge move of the day. Step your right leg back behind you. See if you can stay in your twist. And again, it's totally okay to use your hands. Reach your arms up towards the sky, coming into a high lunge. And then from here, turn towards the right, opening out to the side of your mat, bringing your feet to about a 45-degree angle. Open your arms out into the star pose. And then from here, bend both knees, bringing your hands together at heart center, coming into goddess. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come back down into your goddess. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come back down into your goddess. This time, as you come up, go ahead and turn your left toes so they're really facing the side of your mat. Right toes turn towards the back of your mat. Bend your right knee, stacking it over your ankle. Reach both arms out as far as they'll go, coming into warrior two. Take your gaze out over your right fingertips. And then from here, we're gonna fly our warrior. Inhale, come up. Exhale, take your gaze out over your left fingertips. Inhale, come up. Take your gaze right. Inhale, come up. Gaze goes left. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, gaze goes right. And then go ahead and straighten your leg out on the mat. We're gonna come into a core working variation of side triangle. Bring your arms out to the sides. And then as you shift your torso over towards the right side, make sure that your right arm doesn't touch your leg. Use your core to hold yourself up. Breathe into it. And rise up. Whew, that's hard work, isn't it? All right, bend your right knee. Bring your right arm down to your thigh. Left arm reaches up and over for extended side angle. Reach your left arm as far as you can creating a long line of energy. And see if you can bring your right ribs forward, even just a little bit, working just a little bit harder. Breathe into it. And sweep your left hand down to the inside of your right foot, lifting your left heel. So you're in this lunge position, facing the back of your mat. Reach your right arm up towards the sky for a twist. Right hand comes back down to the mat, and start to slowly walk your hands out in front of your right foot, lifting your left leg up as high as it will go. And then slowly lower your left leg back behind you, bending your right knee, and reach your arms up towards the sky for a high lunge facing the back of your mat. And then from here, start to slowly shift yourself forward, making your right leg your standing leg, lifting your left leg back behind you. Arms come out to the sides for warrior 3. Find a spot to gaze at, somewhere probably on the floor that's not moving, that will help you to keep your balance. And then bring your feet together at the back of your mat. Nice work. Feel free to take just a moment, give your legs a little bit of a wiggle and a shake out, and we will do the other side. Bend both knees, reaching your arms up towards the sky. Find your place of stability, maybe shifting forward into your toes and back into your heels, and finding that place where it feels just right. Then on your next exhale, bring your hands together at heart center and twist over towards the left side. All right, here comes the challenge move of the day. See if you can step your right leg back behind you, staying in your twist. And again, hands are totally acceptable here. Do whatever you gotta do. Breathe into it. Reach your arms up towards the sky, coming into a high lunge. And step your feet together, bringing your hands together at heart center. Bend both knees, reach your arms out overhead. Upward chair pose. And then on your next exhale, bring your hands together at heart center and twist over towards the right side. All right, here comes our challenge move. Feel free to use your hands if you need them. Step your left leg back behind you, staying in your twist. And reach your arms up towards the sky. And then turn towards the left, opening out to the side of your mat, bringing your feet into about that 45-degree angle. Reach your arms out to the sides for the star pose. And then go ahead and bend both knees, cactusing your arms, bending your arms at the elbow, coming into goddess. And here in your goddess, lift your left heel up, lower it down. Lift your right heel up, lower it down. Lift your left, lower it down. Lift your right, lower it down. And see what happens when you lift both heels up. Just experiment with your balance here. Lower both heels down, really nice work. And rise up to standing. Turn your right toes so they're facing the side of your mat. Left toes turn towards the front of your mat. Bend your left knee, stacking it over your ankle, reaching both arms out to the sides. Take your gaze out over your left fingertips. And let's fly our warrior. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, gaze goes right. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, gaze goes left. Inhale, up. Gaze goes right. Inhale, up. Gaze goes left. Go ahead and straighten your left leg out on the mat. We're going to come into that core working variation of side triangle. So keep your core strong and steady. Arms reach out to the sides. And as you bring your torso over towards the left, make sure that your left hand doesn't touch your leg. Use your core to hold yourself up. Strong pose, but you've got this. Breathe into it. And rise up to standing. Nice work. Go ahead and bend your left knee, bringing your arm to your thigh. Right arm reaches up and over for extended side angle. Reach your right arm up as far as it will go. And see if maybe, just maybe, you can bring your left ribs forward just a little bit. And then sweep your right hand down to the inside of your left thigh, lifting your right heel. Reach your left arm up towards the sky for a twist. Left hand comes back down to the mat. Start to walk both hands out in front of your left leg, straightening your left leg and reaching your right leg up towards the sky as far as it will go. And then bend your left knee, bringing your right leg back behind you. Reach your arms up towards the sky. High lunge. And start to slowly shift your weight into your left leg as your standing leg. Arms come out to the sides. Right leg goes back behind you for warrior three. Find a spot to gaze at, somewhere on the ground that isn't moving. And bring both feet together at the front of your mat. Really nice work. Go ahead and give yourself a little bit of a wiggle and a shake out. And then inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come to a flat back. Exhale, place both hands down on the mat and step your feet back to downward facing dog. And come down onto your knees, walking your arms out long in front of you, coming into a puppy stretch. Breathe into it. Bring your left arm underneath your right, threading the needle, feeling into your shoulders. And bring your left arm back to center. Right arm comes underneath your left, threading the needle on the other side. Right arm comes back to center and make your way up into a seated position. Go ahead and bring both legs out long in front of you. Knees are bent, arms are reaching straight, coming into boat pose. Breathe into it. And lower your legs down to the mat. Really nice work. Go ahead and straighten your left leg out on the mat. Bend your right knee. Place your right arm back behind you. Left arm reaches up towards the sky and then either wraps around or hooks to the outside of your right leg as you twist over towards the right side. As you inhale, think about lengthening through the spine. And as you exhale, twisting just a little bit further. And come out of your twist. Go ahead and straighten your right leg out on the mat. Bend your left knee, placing your left foot flat on the mat. Left hand comes behind. Right arm reaches up towards the sky and then either wraps or hooks to the outside of your leg. Again, as you inhale, think about lengthening through the spine. And as you exhale, twisting just a little bit further. And go ahead and make your way out of your twist. Go ahead and grab your strap and lie down on your back. Take your strap, wrapping it around your right foot and lift it up towards the sky. Straighten your left leg out on the mat and bring your right leg out to the side. See how far you can walk your hand up your strap towards your foot. Really working to make sure that your left bum cheek stays down on the mat. Breathe into it. And then lift your leg up to center, holding your leg at center. Go ahead and bend your knee and release your foot. Take your strap, wrapping it around your left foot, lifting it up towards the sky. Straighten your right leg out on the mat and bring your left leg out to the side. Again, making sure that your right bum cheek stays down on the mat. Walking your hand out the strap as far as it will go. Breathe into it. And lift your leg up to center, holding your leg at center. Go ahead and bend your knee and release your strap. You can set your strap off towards the side. And then from here, take your legs out long, arms come out to the sides, palms facing up towards the ceiling. Close your eyes, soften your face. Let your shoulders and your arms relax. Let your torso and your hips feel heavy and sink into the mat. Let your legs and your feet soften and relax. Slowly bring feeling back into your fingers, your toes. Take your arms out overhead. And roll over onto one side, making your way up to a comfortable seated position. Take just a moment. Close your eyes to picture someone or something that you're grateful for. Bringing hands together at heart center. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. If you like this practice, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to be notified of future videos. I hope to see you again on the mat soon. Bye-bye.